Still, now I can hit it sideways. See that one, the nails were coming down from this plate down into the top of that 2x6. Whew. Got me all tuckered out. Taking that out. Okay, so I just have to cut these staples because the new 2x6 is going to go back right there. Almost pinched myself. I got my glove. Gotta keep my hand out of the way. What a nuisance. And I was going to show you, I think you can see that. This nail, if you can't, if you can't cut it off, I got to get this staple out of here. These are big staples, 2 bits of it. If you can't get this, you can score it like that, and then back off it and bend it, and it should snap off just like that. I don't want to beat on that too much because it could compromise the stucco. Whew. Just keep cutting them off. Now that top plate, if I was going to save this piece, I would bend these back and forth and snap it off. But these nails are just going from here down, so I can just bend them up for now. Because I'm going to end up taking this piece out probably over all the way. Because I figure a lot of it is discolored all the way over, almost to here, and I'm looking at this OSB paneling, this plywood. Remember, I marked it right here, and I was going to cut it right there, but I started probing around over on here. And it actually doesn't look and feel half bad. That right there is no worse than this here, or this bay right here. And there's only so far I'm going to go. I'm not going to take all this plywood down. I'd have stucco hanging, and it would be really tricky to get this off, because I would then have all the staples. These staples, staple, all over here, and that's holding the chicken wire on. And to pull that off, look at all the staples I'd have to pull. I'd have to pull this plywood off of those staples. And I'm thinking that wood's going to be okay. I'm going to treat the wood with something later. I'm not going to tell you about it just yet. But for now, I got to get up there with my ladder and use my Sawzall and get this piece cut out of there. I wish I had a longer blade. Man, if I had a longer blade, I could keep it right flat up there. And my blade's really not very long. See, to cut perfectly straight up there, I can only get 2/3 of the way. I've got a really super long blade. I may have to get that out. It's not very sharp though. And man, if I had some 9-inch blades, that would be perfect. With a 6-inch blade, by the time you put the blade in here and you've got your little guard here, it gets tricky on trying to push in the blade all the way. So just because you get a 6-inch blade for your Sawzall, is it going to cut through a 5.5-inch 2x6? No, chances are no, it's not. So remember that when you get your blades, get an assortment, get some 6-inch, some 9-inch, some 12-inch blades. You never know when you're going to need them. So for me, I'm gonna try to use that long blade a little bit. Worst case scenario, I'll have to use this one at an angle back there, and then I can go straight up. And I may have to do that. But I'll get see that long blade, huh? Okay, I'll get it and we'll try it. Let's see what happens. Newsflash, remember I said I didn't have a 9-inch blade? Look at this. I got one. Brand spanking new. It came with the other Sawzall we bought, and it had a 6-inch and it had a 9-inch in there. And I'm glad I felt in the very bottom of the pocket. And see, here's my 12-inch blade. See? And it's not very sharp. You can see it's just not too sharp towards the end again. You know, from here this way it's not bad. So if I ever wanted to cut something, and let's say I only needed a 6 or 8-inch, 9-inch blade, and I could get to the end of this blade, I could use my 12-inch blade if I know I'm just cutting right there. Okay, so the 12-inch blade, if I did that up there, I don't think much is gonna happen, because it's kind of dull. But that top plate, let's just see. I'm gonna try it, but I'll show you if you didn't have a 9-inch blade. See, I'll have to swing my ladder around. think I can do that. And I'm just trying to see if you can see all that. I'll try the 12-inch blade, and then we'll do the 9-inch. Yeah, that would take me forever if I just had that one blade and it's dull. It's not gonna work. So because I've got the 9-inch blade, I could use the 9. My battery's dead. And I've got another battery charging, so I'm gonna put that on and be right back. The joys of a battery operated Sawzall.